Hello, 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 hello. I'm here. It's good to be back. Hello everyone. Hi Shadow. So you might notice I'm not playing card games today. That's because I'm taking a bit of a break because I recently came back to Final Fantasy XIV. So we're going to be doing the main story quest for the patch, I guess. And maybe some other stuff. Um I might have to shuffle around my stream days like I did before when I streamed this game. So, depending on what I decide to do. So, kind of want to just take a break from card games for a little bit. So, let's get going. Um, I do want to change my volume a little bit first. Game volume. Or system configuration, right? Sound settings. Ambient sounds. Calm down the ambient noise a little bit. Should be a little better. It'll be better once we leave this area. Anyway, where's the next main series? Okay, it's in Isambard? Yeah, we have to go through Azotan. Right where we picked up the last ones. I'm guessing it's by the palace. Yeah, I gotta do to. Right where we picked up the last ones for the last couple of patches. Yeah, I got some rust yesterday. Shadow, rather. Sorry. When one door closes. Alright, time to go to Charlie and go to the meeting room. Interesting. So, where? Charlie on. Let's go. Well, screw that, I'm just gonna press the home button. Go to the meeting room. Mm. 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 Authorization. Mm.
Erinville!
Mm.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
Mm.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
Mm.
The New World. Tural.
Mm.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Mm.
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man.
Mm.
I'm Wuklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tuli Yolol.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
Mm.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Mm.
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The right of succession, taking the form of a contest. It will determine who next ascends the throne.
Mm.
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
Mm.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erinville told me about you.
Mm.
A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Mm.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Mm.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down.
Mm.
Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Mm.
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, Its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with 2 heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest. Well, the details of the contest have yet to be announced. But the rumors come from someone involved in the preparations. So I'd say there's more than a grain of truth to them.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
way to the harbor now. I should just take the 8 for that there. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'll have to look into that, Shadow. Thank you. There's Harbor. Sorry, I was just a little distracted. Oh, solo duty. Alright. Oh, they're hitting us with the same thing they hit you with when you do the one thing. The battle, the big battle before Endwalker. So this is the setup for Dawn Trail, so this is gonna be kind of a lengthy solo duty, I guess.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studio.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can. The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
I should use the Scraja actually. If we got him with a fair more, I should be using
Look,
Discraja.
Someone's in trouble.
It's been a while. I should spread my dots around too.
These animals are usually so docile.
Alright.
You really are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
I'll handle this. Still. Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail. These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Well, there we go.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat? Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, they've got one.
Oh, I should lock my buttons. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Oh, I don't even really have to do any healing because she's a warrior. So, it's not like I have to do that much healing. Well, that might be changing in a second, though.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey. Ah! What is that thing? It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Woklamat.
Right. Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit! Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Hmm.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Caracal is good for these.
I've got you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Let's see. You know, that we get the safe spot in time.
Damn it.
That move again. There we go.
Spread out, everyone.
Hollows. Good, should be good for this. Yeah, hollows help.
Pay for that.
Oh, I need bail them out of these.
Thank you.
There. Wing.
That was hardly a tickle.
This is like a pulse that I can heal through as well. Numa should help against this pulse. Yeah. I could do like a Zoe prognosis too to help against the
Try
pulse.
this.
Got a weakened wings. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, nothing to it.
That stops the pulses.
We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
There we go. A good exercise to get my healing fingers back in shape.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible fail, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks, dirty tricks.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily.
Leave this to me.
Oh shit. What the? Oh, I guess it's previewing one of the new jobs, I guess.
I am terribly, terribly
Coming
sorry
in the
to have kept you
expansion.
all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, a Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuliyollal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
All right.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
All right. Let's take the money. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, let's go find the books. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Technology is kind of, just try and get through as quickly as possible because I might after I'm done with the MSQ, I might like do some other stuff. So try and hurry through the rest of this as quick as I can. But hmm. 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 Hey. Hmm. 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 Um. Hmm. 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 Ah. Hmm. 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 Right.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Hmm.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
Hmm.
don't blame you. No matter the assurances, it's no simple thing to wade into the midst of a political struggle, and in a foreign land at that. How about this then? Instead of deciding here, go there first and then decide. In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Alright. Alright.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it. Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Tural will be its own reward.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Yeah.
Alpha no, Alice! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklemat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense. Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Hmm. 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 I'll just skip the rest. Hmm. Hmm. Um. All right. Hmm. Stinger cutscene time. Yep.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east. I've already seen.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Uh-oh.
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Oh.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Anchored out the tightest eye at dawn of a new adventure I roll forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded path beyond. Alright. Well, MSQ is done, looks like. Well, that's interesting. Let's sell these coins that I got. And then we might... I've been going for an hour and a half, looks like. It took me an hour and a half to finish everything. I think that was enough healing practice for now. I think I'm gonna just do a little bit of red mage leveling before I end stream, so that's what I've been focusing on since I came back, is just trying to get red mage to level cap. So, for the expansion, so let's just hop on red mage. Let's go do our tribals. I'm still in like Shadowbringer's level range on red mage, unfortunately though. So let's go do pixie stuff. We already got done what we needed to get done today, so, which was just getting MSQ done. So let's just wrap up a little bit of leveling, I guess, for my DPS job, so I can get it more prepared for when the expansion hits. Which is probably still like a ways off, but so let's but for now let's just do some chill leveling to round off the stream. Let's pick up this. Shouldn't take me too long to do my tribals. See how close I get to a level from just doing tribals. Let's see. Oh, it's dispatch. Have to head north. I'll do this one, then this one, then this one. All right. Up there. Joel again. Probably leave it in a flesh. I can do zero. For stone. For thunder. For fire. For arrow. Move. For 6. I aggroed something. Get this here cure off if I can. I aggroed too much. I need to disengage. I need to get my ass out of here. I should probably use displacement. I couldn't use this. Well, like, once things aggro me, I can heal up. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Anyway, next one. Pork sea before swine. Alright. We got 2 to fight, but there's also like I have to be careful with this one because I don't want to pull that other one. Gotta press the AoE buttons for these. Conster 6, flash. More than whenever I have them. That's a faster FFXIV. There we go. Alright. Talk to the Foxy. Hopefully without aggroing that mob nearby. There we go. Let's go calm down the pixie. I just don't want to aggro. I didn't want to aggro that thing. That's why I was being kind of careful. So. Alright. Beaver. Alright. Now we just go back to the place. Quickest place is just to take the porter to get back to the quest giver. Yep, there we go. Nice. Alright. Alright, that's it for Pixie stuff. Sitting here at like 2 mil XP. We can... I should probably go do Kojin. And then I can also knock out Kojin and Ananta really fast as well. Or just for the extra bonus XP. I know like Kojin's close to a wrap up, I think. If I'm remembering right. Yeah. Oh no, Kojin is nowhere near a wrap up. It's gonna be a while. I might as well do them as bonus XP. These ones are usually pretty easy, comparatively to the pixie ones. Fuck this up as well. And this. Then we need to stop here, the bubble blubbing thing, and then we gotta go kill an olive. I actually don't think I've done this one that many times. There we go. Alright, now let's go kill those Analas. And then we can go back to Tanamizu to do them. And we can go do the Vera ones. Which, I'm actually max rep of Vera, so they'll give me bonus XP. Let's go kill the Analo. Oh shit, a hunt mob. Gotta be careful. Not polos. There we are. Yeah, like, I'm 74, so I killed these pretty fast. Alright. Axatama Mizu. You can give me my EXP. Yeah, I'm over 2 mil now. Of the 3.5-ish mil that I need for 75. Alright, let's do the all because those ones give bonus XP. Amanta or whatever. Because I'm already max rep with these. So they get bonus XP if you're max rep, so. Oh, these ones are a little more spread out. Yeah, these ones get a little bit more because I max rep. Okay, speak to the resistance guards. Okay, so it's the Dianthus one, the Fishbent one, and resistance guard. Yeah, this is easy. Oh, it's the crate one. The crate one sucks. Because Peering Stones is kind of annoyingly far from foot. I hate this one. I gotta really book it to make it up to to the ledge where the lady is. And you have to really, like, walk in the most efficient path possible to make it in time. So at least I'm high enough level now that stuff here won't aggro me anymore. Unless I like walk right into their freaking model. If I'm remembering right, you want to take the curves here. You have to have you gotta keep on the path here in order to not fuck up and not make it in time. You have to take the corners pretty well. You have to kind of like you have to make sure you take this full corner. You can't just bump against the wall a bunch or else you're not gonna make it in time. Made it with plenty of time, I guess. Well, I guess it's not an issue. That one kind of sucks. Anyway, on to the Dianthuses. This one's easy though. So the mint one. The mint one's just a fishmint one is just a bit out of the way. This one's easy though. Other one's easy too, just a little out of the way. Now we gotta go all the way up here for the fishment. One more. Oh, it's up. Up by the gate. There it is. I don't want to do fate. I want just this. Okay. Now we can head back to the gatekeepers and turn this stuff in for our bonus XP. Alright. Oh wait, you have to turn in the fishman to someone else, right? Yeah. Now we can turn all three. I'm still a while off for a level. Like, we're hitting like the 2-hour mark. I mean, I could do like one leveling roulette, I guess. But I doubt that's gonna level me. Problem is, we're gonna be waiting in queue a bit because DPS. I don't feel like waiting in a DPS queue, so you know what? We'll wrap up with a trust dungeon. Shadowbringers. Let's just do a Don't Meg run. We'll wrap up with this. That's why I don't have to wait in the duty finder as a DPS, so do quick Don't Meg run. Well, as quick as I can go with trust. And since I'm not on healer, I don't feel comfortable forcing the tank to make a pull. Forcing the tank trust to make a pull by pulling a bunch extra. So we'll have to do one pack at a time here. So use acceleration here. And do an impact. The one. Okay. So double impact here. Double normally whenever I have the mana for it. I should weave in more Contra 6. Oh, I didn't mean to hard cast that. I meant to use Swift Cast first. I forgot to press Swift Cast. I didn't mean to hard cast that again. I meant to hit Barrero. That's what I meant to hard cast. Oh my man, kind of out of whack. I need to re-get the imbalance. Well, I should Molinay anyway. I should empty it. I'm an idiot. Alright. Lost time. God, I had no cut off. I should have used Raro. About where I want to be for a melee phase. Melee phase. Full melee phase. Oh, forgot about that. I forgot this boss is really risky to do melee phases on. Like, really risky to do long melee phases on with magnification because of the one mechanic. I should probably not bother with melee phases. You know what, I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm just gonna leave. Because I'd probably be better off if I was doing this with actual people, so that way if I made a mistake like that, it wouldn't just be a wipe. So, I'm just gonna leave. Where's duty menu? Oh yeah, right here, up here. I'll have to get the rest of my level, like, tomorrow. I'm gonna go to back to Charlie and repair, and then switch back to Sage and repair that because I did the one soul duty. I got done what I wanted to get done today, so I kind of picked the difficult DPS job to play, if I'm being honest, so especially with all the positioning that's required, especially to not die to mechanics. I'm repaired. Let me change back jobs to healer. I think I'm just gonna end it for today. I got done what I wanted to get done, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday will be my variety day. So we will be back to play more Under Yellow because we've got one last run to do. But next week we'll continue playing Final Fantasy 14 for a while because I kind of burned out on card games. So maybe I'll do some more Red Mage leveling, or I'll just do like my roulettes on healer, or maybe I'll find some other stuff to do on healer. I'm not sure. But mostly I'm just focusing on getting Red Mage the rest of the way to 90, so before the expansion hits. So, thank y'all for watching. I got the MSQ done at least. Thank y'all for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow, variety. Bye. See you guys next time. Take care.